Libras, let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is going to be for November 28th through the 30th. Let's go ahead and start with a message from your spirit guides, and then we're going to pull a full-on spread for you. So let's get popping. Any information you also need will be in the description. What's the message from my Libra spirit guides, the healing mantra they need for November 28th through the 30th? Welcoming in positive vibes. Okay, let's get some positive vibes going. So we have expanding inner power. It reads, I am my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. Okay, talk about some positive energy. So expanding inner power. So first of all, a lot of you are very, or not even a lot of you, okay, all of you are very powerful in terms of your creative abilities, whether that's being able to sew, whether that's being someone who's into interior decorating, into art, into music, whatever your talent is, whatever your judge is, you're someone who was given that gift for a reason. And Spirit is saying, even if you're not trying to make money from a particular gift that you may have, this is making sure that you expand on that gift and you're not neglecting that gift just because the mundane 3D world wants you to just focus on paying bills. Okay, we're way more than just paying bills, going to work, coming home, starting the day over, doing the same thing every single day. We're beyond that. And Spirit is saying, I don't care how busy you are, how busy you think you are, the things that you're passionate about, the things that interest you, you should never feel like you have no time for them. Even if it's, something that you do maybe a couple of times a week, if you don't have that much time. But Spirit is saying, tap into that creative energy, tap into that inner child, especially if you weren't able to express your inner child as a child because you had to play big sister / mom or big brother / father. In any case, I'm getting that energy strongly. I'm also hearing you guys do need to balance out a couple of chakras here. I'm hearing the throat chakra, sacral chakra, and also I want to say the solar plexus chakra as well. That's what I'm feeling. But getting into it, the first card is going to represent the present energy. I have the 9 of Cups here. Ooh, awesome. So this is an energy of desires, your wildest desires, right? Coming true. Now, this could be very specific to you. I'm not even going to try to explain what this is because each and every one of you have different desires. Take what applies. But with the 9 of Cups, this is something that makes you pretty happy, that makes you smile, puts a smile on your face, comes up here. This could be an accomplishment. This could be, a personal goal that gets completed here. But this feels like you're in upbeat energy as well. Of course, things could be, even more grand, but this is you still being in a space of being pretty content or at least trying to get there. This is like shifting your priorities onto things that, bring you that, Jupiter-like energy of like positivity, good luck, all that stuff. We have the Magician. So this is all about understanding that what you have, you need to use what you have to get what you need. Okay. And this is you trying to manifest something very specific. Put something in alignment with you that's very specific. Now, the overall energy with the 4 of Discs, this is the energy of perseverance and also preserving of your personal energy. So you could be realizing that you need to be more aware of how your energy is being just, divvied out to people. You could be realizing that you have a lot of energy vampires that kind of leech onto the fact that you are sympathetic, you are open to listening all the time, and you could be wanting to kind of just recluse your energy a little bit. This also feels like wanting to preserve your money. You could have very specific things that you need to, you know, spend your money on in the month of December, or things that you would like to get done. And you're realizing that maybe saving your money up is going to help you. Or even if it's not for a large purchase, this is like being just self-aware of how, like, you know, your financial situation is starting to get a little bit better. So why don't you just like save your money and hold on to it a little bit? That's the thought process here. For my singles, this is also like trying to figure out like what exactly you could be missing when it comes to welcoming in new love. And this is learning a valuable lesson when it comes to the difference of being closed off and then having clear boundaries, because those are two different things. You can have clear boundaries and not be someone who is like hard to get close to or defensive in a sense. But what's hidden? Let's talk about that. What's hidden below the surface? We have the Knight, or not the Knight of Pentacles, excuse me, the Prince of Discs. So this would be the page, no, not the Page of Pentacles. This would be, I think this actually would be the Knight of Pentacles. But okay, with the Prince of Discs here, so while things may be seemingly taking some time to get to where, like I said, a specific goal, ideal, it may be taking some time for you to get to a point of completion. Understand that the results or the payoff of what you're doing is happening. It's just gradual. It's not something that you can just see. It's kind of like with the plant, right? That's why I love that the earth energy kind of represents this anyways. But with a plant, you can't like with the visible eye see that the plant is growing. Like, you're not going to see a plant grow in one day. You're not going to see the growth just by staring at it. It's something that happens over time. And that's what's happening with your spiritual journey. It's a gradual thing. When it comes to your health journey, for my people who are trying to lose weight or just trying to, you know, go on this journey of being vegan, eating cleaner, it's a gradual thing. It's understanding that anything that you're working on at the moment and you're like, dang, where's the results of what I'm doing? It's a very gradual thing. And patience is key. And resilience and determination is key. Now, advice for you. With the Temperance card, this is, so, okay, first starting off, if you're in a relationship, this is making sure that you and your partner both understand each other's energy fully before dating, like committing long term. So I'm really talking to my people who are like just seeing someone and dealing with someone. Make sure you guys are on the same wavelength in terms of understanding each other's energy and how you guys can work towards meshing better with each other, because you guys both may have two different ways of kind of responding to issues in the relationship or just responding to things as a whole. So like a good way to ensure that you guys don't have like this on off energy is to make sure that you guys understand each other's energy just as a whole. Also, for people who are already in a relationship, patience is needed if you want to keep this relationship intact. If you want to kind of separate from this, then of course, I mean, you don't have to be patient for anything. Just chuck up the deuces and go. But this feels like patience is needed, especially with the amount of things that you guys have went through together. You guys have went through some trials and tribulations. Now, this also feels like the energy of a business as well. Like some of you are a little impatient when it comes to a business taking off or something that you're working on. But again, you guys already know patience is key. But moving into the next card, this is going to represent the possible challenge. I have the Prince of Cups in reverse. So this would be the Knight of Cups in reverse, I believe. So the challenge. So somebody who was very charming at once, someone who was giving you seemingly a lot of attention and showing you that they were very interested in you and that they were somebody who could be a possible candidate, somebody who you could build with. Like they just flipped the script out of nowhere and they started to kind of like either not be as responsive as they were at one point, or things just aren't the same as, like, in terms of their character or their characteristics, the way that they interact with you. So that could be the challenge. I also see where some of you guys are battling with this inability to like say no to someone. You could break up with them, right? And have the clear intentions of never dealing with them. But then whenever they make that advance, they may, do really flashy things like buy you gifts or do things to kind of make it seem like they're extremely sorry. And then when you take them back, it's like they kind of, I don't know, make you feel like you regret even taking them back. But what's ahead? Let's talk about what's ahead for you. With the Two of Wands in reverse, you could be deciding to postpone some sort of decision that you were going to make. And this was a big decision too. This has something to do with like maybe relocating for a job or marrying somebody, moving in with someone. Big decisions like that. You could be postponing doing that mainly because, you may feel like it's not the right time to, or like your intuition could be telling you not to, like something's not all the way being revealed to you at the moment. So you could be waiting. It's interesting energy. I'm going to stop the reading here. I hope you took something from this video. If you did, definitely thumbs it up, subscribe, and I will see you later.